they shall behold flesh, in whom is the Spirit of God. And that's why in the book of John it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the light shined in the darkness, meaning a man walked among people of ignorance, and he had light in himself, but the light shined in the darkness, but the darkness comprehended it not. And he came unto his own, but his own received him not. And the Word became flesh, and that flesh dwelled among men. Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, these two forces, good and evil, light and darkness, belong to God and Shaitan, or Satan. He said the revelation of one is the revelation of the other. Once you know God, look for the opposite, you find devil. Now, brother, sister, you have a spirit. If your spirit is in rebellion to the will of God, you are a made devil. I'm going to say it again. If your spirit, the energy of your life, is lived not in harmony with the will of God, but in rebellion to his will, to feed the lusts of your flesh, then you and I who live like that are made devils. Wait a minute. Don't applaud, just think. Think. Are you sitting before me a house of devils? Don't answer, don't say no. Damn it, because when I get finished, you just might have to go look in the mirror. I said a made devil. Not a created devil, but a made devil. Somebody took something that Allah created and made it into something different. I'm going to come after them. Right in your straight path. And I am going to make them all deviate. Making. Well, if you're going to make them deviate, you're going to make them to be in my house, but in rebellion, sitting in the seat of submission, but living a life of rebellion. Now, when I raise that kind of a standard, ain't got nothing to do with no white garment. Ain't got nothing to do with your nice suit and tie, your clean shaved face, or your nicely coiffed hair and nails and whatnot. Are you sitting in the seat of submission, but are in rebellion? Let us see. Let us see. Jesus made a parable of some wicked husbandmen. And he was talking to some Jews. I didn't write the book. I just read it. So if you got a problem with what I'm saying, maybe as you have always revised the Word of God, maybe you can go back and change this too. Jesus was talking to some Jewish people of his day, and he said he loved to give parables. He said the vineyard was let out into the hand, control, rulership of some wicked husbandmen. Let's go back to Respite, to the day when they are raised. If God is gonna let out the vineyard into the hands of some wicked people, see, then the wickedness that is being carried on is by his permission. He's giving Satan a chance to display his power. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I will not interfere until my time. Go on, Satan, do your thing. And Satan is always saying, I did it my way. He don't want to surrender and do it God's way. And you are like that too, aren't you? I'm going to say it again. I want you to be convicted of the message so that perhaps you will go home and look in the mirror of truth and do something about your rebellion while you're sitting in the seat of submission. He's letting out the vineyard into the hands of some wicked husbandman. And then he, the owner of the vineyard, he sends somebody in to check the fruit. Well, the husbandman is supposed to take care of the garden. He's supposed to bring some fruit. Well, when God sends somebody in to check the fruit, it says some the wicked husbandman beat. Some they put in prison. But the heir, not Air Jordan, A-I-R, heir, H-E-I-R, the ruler who is going to replace the wicked husbandman, he came into the vineyard and the wicked husbandman slew him. When you slay somebody, you slay them with a weapon. It don't tell you what weapon was used, but a weapon was used. Then Jesus asked the Jews, he said, what will the owner of the vineyard do when he comes? And the Jews answered, saying, he will utterly slay us. wicked husbandman knew that there was a time set for his destruction. And the only way he could keep from being destroyed is to keep the heir of the vineyard dead. Keep him in a state where he wouldn't be able to be raised. And the longer Satan can keep they from being raised, the longer he could delay his ultimate end. Now,